All right. So, cutting into this astrological stuff, my next other theory is the age we're moving into is an age ruled by Saturn. Okay, so hear me out. It's going to be an age that has severity because we know Saturn has severity. Saturn's friends are Mars and Jupiter, right? There's a lot of severity going on. I want to phrase this a certain way. I believe we're moving from the precipice on the mental and psychosocial symptom we have now. It's changing. And the people that are in power functioning it the certain way, it's a low vibration. It's about to change. We're about to move to a period of time where the world is ruled by the function and form of Saturn again. And Saturn's son is Jupiter. Saturn wants you to give all the honor to Jupiter because we're moving into his age. And Jupiter's his son. It's his favorite, right? So prosperity is going to be in Jupiter right now. Okay? We're moving back toward that. Not just for Sagittarius, not for just for the few signs that function through Jupiter. But we're going to go through an axis Monday. I think the form and function, instead of theocracy, theology, theometry, all those things, and their science, it's going to be the old sciences, the one that actually exists, the zodiac, the science of the body, the science of the planets, right? The science of the earth, right? Tangible things, real things, things that we functioned great societies before and had no problem, and had less deception in them and more genuineness, right? My theory is the ones that are born on the Sabbath, whatever astrological sign you are more than likely set up for this next change. You are more than likely are going to be sitting in the driver's seat of some authoritative experience coming. If you give that an acknowledgement to Jupiter, you're going to have to realize you don't have to pray to Jupiter. You have to realize who's bringing it in. The planets control this place through their intelligence process, their intelligences, right? Even Mars, they all reflect something here. They all contain something in them. They're not just rocks. Nothing is just a dead rock. But you realize in this waveform or in this mind-matter complex, nothing is as it seems. Everything actually is consciousness. It's a waveform that we're allowed to ride. And the best of it is from the Tropic of Capricorn to the Tropic of Cancer. And I was watching some other paths. You really don't want to be in the path of any of these solar eclipses. Where you want to be is on a spot where there's no solar eclipses, where there's no viewing of, what's the other thing? The red moon. You won't want to be in any of that area. You don't want to be in any of those zones where there's extra infrared or extra gamma or extra anything. You want to be outside those zones. The actual best habitable zone, my theory, is from the Tropic of Capricorn to the Tropic of Cancer, specifically really just looking at South America and Brazil. I don't know where Australia is. I think the stretch map I was looking where these moons put their light. You don't want to be in any of those pathings because what you're getting is unfiltered gamma X and other rays. You're getting a bunch of space radiation you don't fucking want, right? And there's other intelligences in some of those things. See, what you don't get is like, it's a waveform, right? Like if there's electromagnetism that keeps everything field locked from each other or tidal locked or constantly in motion with each other, then they're working on each other, right? And if our brains, just like hard drives, can be wiped and store information at the bioelectronical concept level, then when you go out of the bioelectronical biofield that's being projected here for your mind, it's a funnel. Like it goes smaller to larger. It's a projection, right? You get out of the funnel, you go, bottom line, I have conjecture past Jupiter, you cannot use your brain. You can't get beyond the asteroid belt because it's a projection field where our minds work. It's a mind-matter complex waveform we're in. You can't just travel the way they think you can travel. You have to travel like via portal. You have to move linearly. You can't launch and like it doesn't even work that way because your body has to be ready to go to the next place. And the only way to do it is through a portal. You have to be set up to end up on the other side of that portal with your body working right. Because every one of you, these planets is a different size, different mass, different composition. Your body could show up on a planet and just be crushed. There's a way to do this thing, and it's not the way they're talking. Just some thoughts, guys. You'll have a great rest of your day.